Live now from Fox, and we do have some breaking news that we want to bring to you. It was being reported by TMZ and now Fox News. We are learning that Jay Z is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the Diddy lawsuit, and the new allegations are just coming out this evening. Jay Z is being accused of raping a minor along with Diddy at a MTV VMAs after party back in 2000, according to documents obtained by Fox News Digital tonight. The lawsuit, which was initially filed back in October, was refiled tonight in New York by an anonymous accuser claiming Jay Z, whose full name is Sean Carter, raped her while Combs and Celebrity B watched. So that other celebrity was not named. Initially, the lawsuit stated Combs raped the minor while Celebrity A and Celebrity B watched. Carter was named as Celebrity A in the refiled lawsuit.
It's your boy CryptoBlood, and boy, I'm back at you with 99 more problems for Jay Z. There were rumblings about this happening many months ago. People were saying that Jay Z was going to be wrapped up into this whole situation, and now we have it. Towards the end of this video, I will give you my 2 satoshis on this whole situation. You might be surprised at what I think is going on here. So initially, he was not in the lawsuit. He was just as an anonymous Celebrity A or Celebrity B. However, they just reissued the lawsuit to include Jay-Z's name, and I think it is because he did not want to play ball with them and settle before this news came out. So they said, okay, we're going to go ahead and add you to the lawsuit. And that's exactly what happened. Now, the thing about this whole situation, you got to understand what's going on here. It's unfortunate that Jay-Z is in this position because, think about it, it's a very unfair situation they put him in, because if he settled out of court and kept this hush, guess what? It kind of seems as though he might be guilty. So that's not the way to go. You got to battle this out in Jay-Z's case, because I just can't see any other outcome being beneficial to his image and his brand other than fighting this to the end and really going hard at these lawyers. Now, we're going to talk about the lawyer that submitted this new lawsuit, because he has a track record of doing this type of stuff. We're going to look at all the parts in this episode and give you my 2 satoshis towards the end. But let's watch the rest of this, and I'll get back at you.
For Jay-Z did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital request for comment. Combs and Carter allegedly, quote, took turns assaulting the minor, according to the lawsuit. Many others were present at the after party but did nothing to stop the assault, it alleges. The 13-year-old girl was dropped off at Radio City Music Hall by a friend as she wanted to attend the MTV Video Music Awards back in 2000, according to the...
First of all, where are the parents? How is your kid at 13 years old running around New York and just being dropped off at random place? I don't understand how the parents allow this to happen. So a part of this has to be on the parents, right? Like, my daughter could never just be running around the city being dropped off at various parties. It doesn't make any sense to me. On top of that, why now? This is the problem I have with these rape charges. I'm not saying that these cases don't have validity. You know, I'm all about protecting women's rights. But why does it take 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, sometimes even longer than that, 40 years for these women to come out? There needs to be some statute of limitations with rape, in my opinion. You guys let me know in the comments how you feel about that. It's controversial, but that's my take on it, because if something this dramatic happened to you, it should not take 30 years, 20 years for you to come out. It shouldn't. Maybe 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, but 20 years, that's 2 decades. That's too damn long. It's too long. I don't understand why these women take so long to come out. To me, there needs to be a statute of limitations on these rape charges.
In an attempt to gain entry to the venue, she began approaching limousine drivers waiting outside the celebrity-filled event. One of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for Diddy, the lawsuit read. He told her that Combs liked younger girls and said that, quote, she fit what Diddy was looking for, not allowing her into the awards, but inviting her to an after party. The 13-year-old, quote, recognized many celebrities upon arrival at the party and was required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. However, she was not given a copy. Combs, who would have been 30 years old at the time, then allegedly attempted to force the girl to perform oral sex on him. He stopped after she hit him in the neck, according to the lawsuit here. So now Jay Z being accused in this now 24 years ago, raping a 13-year-old alongside Diddy at an after party here. So
how is it that Diddy stopped after the girl hit him in the neck? How is that actual rape? Wouldn't that be attempted rape? Doesn't that fall under a different category? It just seems like they're reaching here. And again, we're going to look at the lawyer in this case. This is the same lawyer that has a hotline open where people can call in and place their claims on the Diddy case, on the diddler. It just, to me, sounds a little shady. We're going to look at Jay Z's response next. It sounds like he wrote it. It sounds very personable. It sounds like this was not a publicist that wrote this. This came from Hov's mouth himself, probably freestyled it in one take.
Now, Jay Z is denying these allegations. In a statement he posted to his X account, he denies the allegations and questions why this was done civilly, why this civil lawsuit was filed demanding money, and why a criminal complaint has not been made. He writes, quote, "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny." End quote. So that was what Jay Z said publicly on his X account. We've heard these allegations about Diddy, and we were wondering who these two other celebrities are. In the first suit, they were just named as Celebrity A, a male celebrity, and Celebrity B, a female. Female just said to be watching, but Celebrity B said to have been taking part in the assaultive behavior. So now that suit has been amended and Jay Z's name has been filled in.
So now I understand. So Celebrity B was Jay Z, who they say participated in this. So this is why they're saying he's raped this 13-year-old girl allegedly. The first thing I thought of, I'm not going to lie, you know, Jay Z, if you look back at his history, he's been known for dealing with young women. Maybe that's his thing, but you can't be dealing with women that are underage. If you like young women that are of age, that's your thing. Your boy CB like them a little more mature with some stretch marks. That's what but anyway, let's take a look, because, you know, when this came out, I said, damn, Foxy Brown. We knew he messed around with Foxy. We can't forget Aaliyah, and we can't forget Beyonce. He met her when she was 16 years old. There's a clip from Charlie Rose, the infamous and original Joe Rogan. Charlie Rose used to have the interviews. Let's take a look at this clip from back in 2007 when Jay Z made this revelation.
They mention Sony when they talk about where you might go. I mean, that's obvious because Beyonce has a deal there. I know her. So, but you know, I'm not her. Wow, a long time. How long? 10 years? However long she's been recording. That's when I met her. Well, don't you remember how long it was? Yeah, when I met her. I mean, was it 5 years ago? I met her 10 years ago. But what did you say to yourself at that time? Wow. That's a fantastic talent. Was that what you said? Yeah. You saw talent before you saw anything else. She was singing like a rapper. It was her first song with Wyclef, and she was singing really fast, and I was like, why is she singing so fast? And how is she? And then she was on key and everything. I was like, oh, that's a talented person. Yeah. Back to Sony. You said they mention Sony when they talk about where you might go.
So Beyonce has had her slip-ups in the past about the details of when she actually met Jay Z. And many people say it was 18. She says 19 at some points. But if you line up Charlie Rose's interview with Jay Z, he said 10 years ago. That was in 2007. So 10 years ago would have been 97. So that means she was around 17, 16-ish possibly. So there you have it. I mean, the guy has been known to be around younger women and then ultimately end up dating them. And of course, before Beyonce, Jigga was with Aaliyah, who was born in 79. Both Jay Z and Dame Dash were linked to Aaliyah. We all know about that, right? But he was also linked to Foxy Brown, who was only 15. He dated her as well. So this is the optics that is unfortunately not in his favor with this case. But I don't think personally this case has much weight. One of the reasons is because what Jigga said about why wasn't this brought criminally. This is a criminal issue. If you were raping someone at 13 years old, there's no statute of limitation on rape. This should have been brought criminally. Why only civilly? It looks to be because Attorney Busby might be doing another money grab that he's done many times with celebrities in the past. So this is what makes me a little iffy about what's really going on here with Jigga and this alleged rape case from freaking 25 years ago. Y'all let me know in the comments below what you feel about this. Is this a real situation? And I want to leave y'all with the original tweet that Jigga put out on X and the response from Attorney Busby. And y'all let me know y'all thoughts on both of these tweets.
That Jay Z released, quote, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics." And as Andrew was mentioning, the attorneys involved, I did also want to share this statement with you. This is Tony Busby, who filed the lawsuit on behalf of this Jane Doe, saying, quote, "Mr. Carter," referring to Jay-Z's legal name, "Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He even filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I am very proud of her resolve." And so we continue.
It's a toss-up. Like, at this point, I'm not gonna believe it. Of course, he should be innocent until proven guilty, but unfortunately, in the world of social media, sometimes you're guilty in the court of opinion, in public opinion, before you even get to a trial, and that does more damage than anything. So it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. The one thing I will say that stuck out is that she reached out to Jigga not for a suit for monetary reasons. She didn't want any monetary recouping. The suit was literally just to sit down and mediate, which does tell a lot. This is not financially driven, but does it have to be? Are they trying to paint a narrative? Who knows? Let me know in the comments below. That's my two Satoshis, your boy CryptoBlood. Every Monday, we're giving away $50 worth of crypto. All you got to do is become a YouTube member or super chat during one of my live streams. I'm out of here. I'll check y'all next time.
Yo, it's CryptoBlood, Detroit flow, streaming from the D, knowing what the show, indicators are on point, OG since 12, invested in trade, living